the beautiful building here, the Mozart Music Academy. So Mozart was born in Salzburg in 1756, and this is a university where you can study high-level music. Straight after it, we have the Salzburger Marionettentheater. That is where they got the inspiration for the Lonely Goatherd. Yay! And just after that is the State Theatre. Now, the Marionette Theatre does play The Sound of Music. It's a short version. It's 1.5 hours, but they do it in marionette puppet style, which is pretty cute. That's there now and then. And the State Theatre every now and then has the musical, The Sound of Music, but it's in German. So they have English subtitles going across the top. If you have a look through this little square on the left, you'll see the Hotel Bristol, which is where Christopher Plummer stayed during filming, and he was the captain. And on the right is the Hotel Sacher, where Julie Andrews was. She had her 18-month-old daughter Emma with her. Julie was 29 years old when she was here filming with her little daughter, and Christopher was 35. There was a lady in the cast who wasn't 16 going on 17, luckily, because she had quite a crush on Christopher. So she was really 21, which made it kind of okay, I guess. But she used to love watching Christopher playing the piano in the lobby of the Bristol in the evenings. He was a highly trained classical pianist, and he enjoyed relaxing in the evenings by playing piano and having a schnapps down there with Liesl, watching with her adoring eyes. That's your gossip for the tour. I've got no more, sorry. In front of us we have the beautiful old town of Salzburg, UNESCO heritage listed since 1997, considered of great importance in Europe because it is so well preserved. Very beautiful. Do make sure you have a wander through there. There are several Sound of Music filming sites in here that we can't get the bus into because it's mostly pedestrian. But if we have a look up on the right-hand side, the rectangle building is the Museum of Modern Art. And from there, if you get up to there, there's a lift inside the mountain that will take you up there. And then you can walk around the steps from there to all the way to the fortress. And they did some Do Re Mi filming up there where she was explaining about putting the words into the song. That was when they were high up above the city. There are also 1,500 car parks in there. So that's where the car parking is, inside that mountain. It's quite amazing. Also in the old town is the horse fountain that she splashed water up at during I Have Confidence. And the horse baths that they go past in Do Re Mi, that's up the other end near the Museum of Modern Art. And the horse fountain is down here near the cathedral. The concert halls as well, the rock riding school, is where they filmed the competition scene. You can go and do a tour of that every day at 2 p.m. as long as there's nothing on. And that is where you'll see all of those beautiful arched arcades, they call them, 96 of them, that are carved into the rock face, which is where they had the Nazi soldiers standing when they were performing. So that's all in there in the old town. On our left-hand side now, we have the Mozart Bridge, or as we call it, the Do Re Mi Bridge, because they skipped over there in their play clothes. They went across the other side and they stopped and they looked over the Salzach River and had a look at the river. They then skipped along the banks of the river in here too. Do Re Mi was filmed in 9 different locations, and so all over the place with a lot of complex choreography. Took many days to get the Do Re Mi number done. So the river is called the Salzach, and that means in English salt river, because they used to transport the salt from the mines down the river before they built the railway, not because the water is salty. So Salzburg means salt fortress or salt castle.
There's something in the water.
As we come around the corner, if you have a look through to your right-hand side, you'll see a big green dome. That's not important, so ignore that. But have a look at the one behind it, the little red one. That is the Nonnberg Abbey. So we're going to go closer to it later, but this is where Maria was a novice nun, both the real Maria and the movie Maria.